champion. Your vote could just swing it. But before we get down to that serious business, let's have a look back at the highlights of this series.
Hello, Matthew. Surprise, surprise. We're not just going to look back over the last series, we're going to look back a bit further.
Now, we know it's your last show, and we've all walked through those doors, Matthew, as you know, and you've been the most perfect host and the best person to put people at ease.
Yeah, and we didn't want it to go without letting you know how much fun we've had over the last 11 years.
So tonight, Matthew, you're going to be very missed.
Here's how it works. Titles, doors, smoke, me, opening speech, very clever list of amusing things done quickly, film, introduction, star guest chat, tonight, Matthew, doors, more smoke, wig, sing, vote, grand finalist, tears and sick off to the bar. It's a very simple show. Do you know, the great thing about me is I don't need music. You're only supposed to show the blooming doors off. Do we need people dressed in daft costumes? No. Do we need some twit in a beard as a presenter? Yeah, well, obviously somebody's got to do it. But everyone gets a go at being someone. Why not me?
I was really disappointed you're not doing one tonight, by the way. What a letdown that was.
You wouldn't catch me going through those doors.
You're having a fantastic Greta Garbo.
We all look like this in the 80s. And maybe in 20 years from now, people will walk past me on the street and say, didn't he once present Stars in Their Eyes? Perhaps they'll even stop me for a moment and buy a pair of shoelaces from me.
You know what, Matthew? You're one of the nicest, warmest men I've ever met. And you was the star in Stars in Your Eyes. You look after yourself, love. God bless. Bye.
Well, if I'd known you were going to do that, I'd have left every week. So, for the last time, I'll say the lines are now closed. And this is the moment 10-star guests, thousands of friends and family, indeed millions of us have been waiting for, the big result. The stars have sung, the lines have been called, the votes have been counted, and now the winner is just 2 minutes from those doors. Here we go. Can I please have the votes for star finalist number 1, Dolly Parton? She scored a grand total of 24,418. That's a great start. Can Enrique Iglesias do better than that? He's finalist number 2. He scored a grand total of 25,568. Enrique is in the lead. But finalist number 3, Errol Brown, can he do any better than that? He scored 29,977. Errol Brown is now in the lead. Sinead O'Connor was star finalist number 4. Let's see how she scored. Can she beat Errol? No! She got 23,135. Errol is still in the lead. Can Liza Minnelli beat him? Star finalist number 5, Liza, scored a grand total of 10,841. So, that means we've got halfway through now. Errol Brown is doing very well. He's the leader at the moment. So let's get into the second half and see what the votes were for star finalist number 6, Meatloaf. He scored a grand total of 63,291. Meatloaf might be needing that big hanky, but John Lennon was star finalist number 7, and he scored a grand total of 17,003. Meatloaf is still leading. Alicia Keys, can she beat Meatloaf? She was finalist number 8. She scored 20,846. It's not enough to beat Meatloaf. Can Neil Diamond do it? He scored a grand total of 34,417. It's a great score for Neil Diamond. OK. They're good scores. Everything is hanging on this final finalist. Finalist number 10, Paul Robeson, scored a grand total of 144,468, which means your Stars in Their Eyes champion 2004 is Paul Robeson! you, fantastic man.
Thank you.
I am so thrilled. So thrilled. How do you feel? He
Speak-
wondered.
Speechless.
I'll bet you are as well.
Oh, yeah.
But it'll be the first time you have been speechless. I'm telling you, this man has supported everybody on the show. And they've been a marvellous bunch of finalists.
Yeah, we've been.
You have been the finest bunch of finalists.
Everybody has been.
I know. You're really terrific. Now, you did say to me that you'll be back on the taxis tomorrow.
Yeah,
You think you will be now?
I will be.
You well, I mean, dare I venture to say that it might not be for long, to be honest with you. I'm very, very proud of you. It was a very moving song, and I wonder if you would do it for us again, would you?
Let me think.
Well, I tell you what, get yourself down there, and I'll build you up. There you go. There can only be one champion on this stage tonight. The star you've chosen. Ladies and gentlemen, your Stars in the Rise live grand final winner 2004, Charles Nganwe as Paul Robeson.
There's an old man called Mississippi. That's the old man that don't like to be. What does he care if the world does tremble? What does he care if the land ain't free? Old Man River, that old man River, he must know something. Don't say nothing, he just keeps rolling. He keeps on rolling along. He don't plant taters, he don't plant cotton, and them that plants him is soon forgotten. But old man River, he just keep rolling along. Don't look up and don't look down. You don't just make the white bus brown. And the only and the power your head and the pull that rope until you're dead. I get weary and sick of trying. I'm tired of living and scared of dying. But old man River, he just kept rolling along. You and me, we sweat and strain, but you're aching and the right to be bad. Touch that back, lift that tail. Gets a little drunk, and you learn to sail. I'm sick of trying. I'm tired of living and scared of dying. And old man River, he just kept rolling
Tell you what. Why don't I take over your taxi round after this weekend? I think it's That's it for 2004. The Stars will be back to find another Sound Alike champion. Thanks to our winner, to our finalists, to all our star guests, to everyone who helped make the show through the years, and that includes you. From me, I'll see you around. That is a promise. Good night, and thank you.